Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
When I saw that Kate's Mother's Day photo, I thought, oh, that's a nice photo. It's good to see that she's okay. And then an article, the 16 issues with Kate's Mother's Day photo came out. I went, whoa.
Well, you probably know the story by now. This photo was released. The big media agencies pulled the photo because they said they have a rule where they say they can't take doctored photographs.
According to my wife, they pulled that photo because they couldn't get any money out of it.
But they also do have an edict where they cannot take photos that have been manipulated. This photo, they said, had been manipulated at source. A day later, Kate said, yes, I'm an amateur photographer. I was tinkering around on the computer and sorry if I've added to some confusion. I hope you have a happy Mother's Day.
Isn't it odd, though? One royal, though, is saying that they tampered with the photo, but they like that because Prince Andrew was saying when he was taking that picture of taking him with the young girl, oh, that's not my hand. That was digitally altered.
Not the only one being touched up. Well, the story, rather than this placating everybody, this has just put the cat amongst the pigeons. It really has. So people have been saying that the palace has said, let's get this out there, that there was only one photo. They haven't released an original photo. The press is saying, all right, give us an original photo. They're not releasing an original photo, but they're saying only one photo was used because there's lots of stories about how that face on Kate Middleton in that photo has come from a Vogue photo shoot from several years ago. And that photo, her face has just been morphed onto that photo. The palace has said that the original photograph the original photograph came from just one photo. She's just played with bits and pieces, supposedly within that one photograph, hasn't added other things from other photographs. Though when you look at this Vogue photo and you put the face on top of that one, you go, wow.
Yeah.
And we spoke about this yesterday. Someone has done a deep dive on this and said that the clothes the children are wearing, they were photographed in November last year. And Kate was wearing a white jumper on that day that doesn't exist in blue. But she's wearing that same jumper and they're wearing those same clothes in this photo. Have they doctored the jumper in this? And this photo was from a long time ago. What has happened to Kate? That's what everyone is wondering. That's the
overreaching question, though, isn't it?
Well, this is what's hard because you don't want to be bullying a woman or distressing a woman who is recovering from an operation. Or a woman who is recovering from some kind of breakdown, or a woman who is recovering from some kind of marital breakdown. They are now the new speculations here. Someone close to the palace has said she's in a fragile mental and physical state. And her Mother's Day was ruined by these revelations around the photo. It's really strange, but you can't help deep diving on this stuff. And this is what I thought was intriguing. People who aren't even into the royal family have said, hold my beer, I need to know what's going on with Kate Middleton.
I'm not into the royal family, but I'm fascinated with this.
What about this story? This has been a rumour that has been around for a long time. And I'm saying this is a rumour, this is a complete speculation.
I like how you're doing this inside speak as well.
Well, I want to separate myself from creating scandal. This is a story that's already out there.
You're just the messenger.
Is that the Prince of Wales, William, has been having a long-standing affair with a woman called the Marchioness of Cholmondeley. But it's pronounced Cholmondeley. It's so English. Cholmondeley. The Marchioness, is that Marchioness?
Yep.
Of Cholmondeley, who actually is their neighbour of where they live at Anmer House.
Okay, what does she look like?
She looks exactly like Kate.
She looks just like Kate.
She looks just like Kate.
With a longer neck.
She's married to a man who's 23 years older than her, who is the Marquis of Cholmondeley. This is where it kind of gets muddy, is that there's a story around that they've been having an affair since 2014. And in 2015, she gave birth to a daughter.
Oh, here we go.
This is what people are saying. And this is conspiracy theorists are saying that daughter is Prince William's, and Kate has probably known about this. And this is what happens in royal families throughout the years. Camilla much? And so Kate, whether she's bucking the system now, whether something's happened, something's been triggered that has led to this coming to breaking point. Interestingly, Tatler magazine yesterday, just when all this was happening, had a feature article on the Marchioness of Cholmondeley, Prince William and Kate's Norfolk neighbour who encouraged the princess's festival visit, blah, blah, blah. They posted this story. Then they pulled it down with no explanation given. The story went up. Was it the palace who said, get that down? Story disappeared.
Wow. Bucking L.
Wow.
Watch this space.
Watch this space.